What's up, world? Now tune into I need a bag TV. I need it ASAP because the nigga is broke. And I'm just being real. What's up going on out there, world? Welcome to my garage / the Negs Cafe. It's me and my boys call it, you know. I don't have a basement. So I made the garage my sanctuary, you know, I should say, you know. What's going on out there? I'm just vibing out, just messing around, doing beats, you know. Like I said, I completed my project. I completed everything. Now I'm in a stage of mixing. You know, mixing and mastering. Trying to get my feet wet with that. And then messing around. You know, different plugins. It's dope, man. Just trying to learn things. I'm so far behind, you know, it's mad. People that's way in front of me, and I love it. I want to learn on my own, you know what I mean? I get it. I'll get there. You know, I get there. I get more better equipment, more expensive equipment, as you should say. I'll soon get there. You know? What's going on this beautiful Thursday evening? See, Shador Sanders gonna show off his skills tomorrow for different teams. Hope everything work out. Hope the Giants, please pick that dude up. We still need a future quarterback. We need a franchise quarterback. You know, Russell Wilson is 36. Jameson Wilson, I don't know how old he's at, but I'm quite sure he's like 30, over 30. But we need that franchise quarterback. So I hope the Giants, you know, pick a quarterback. Pick him up or Cam Ward. Either or is on the board. If both gone, let's get Travis Hunter. You good with that? Travis Hunter. I'm good. I'm cool with that. Or any three of them, I'm cool with it. But I really want a quarterback. You know what I mean? I do want a franchise quarterback. And I like Shador Sanders. Even though I like Cam Ward, but it's something about Shador Sanders I like more. Even though Cam Ward seems to be the best fit, but so do Shador. So we'll see. A couple weeks to draft coming up, so we'll see. You know? The Say Yay album supposed to be dropping tonight. I doubt if it be on streaming outlets, cause you know they don't like the way he's talking. So it gonna be a little scarce to trying to get it, trying to listen to it, cause I definitely want to listen to it. You know, I'm definitely not supporting it. I just want to listen to it. If somebody put it on YouTube, I definitely want to listen to it. But other than that, who else coming out with a project? Like I said, I ain't get around to Little Durk yet, but I'm definitely gonna get around to him. You know who else I meant to say that I bang with heavy on the music pause? Freddie Gibbs. He's like one of my top favorite MCs for like the past 10 to 12 years straight. That guy never disappointed me not one time. Not one time. I'm a true fan of his music. Salute to Freddie Gibbs, bro. Salute to him. Like I said, I was one of them dudes that always go out trying to find new artists to listen to. Guys that not getting no shine mainstream because they underground. But this guy had a big following. When I discovered him, he had a big following. I'm like, yo, who's this dude? Well, to be honest, I stopped messing with him because I was heavy into Jeezy. And when I heard Jeezy sign him, I'm like, who's Freddie Gibbs? Let me get to him. Then I started watching clips from YouTube. It was one clip, he was in Chicago, and this was years ago. And he had a big following. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Now I dive deep into his music. I'm like, yo, this guy is good. This guy is good. You know what I'm saying? So him, and he was definitely one of my top 5 MCs that I love that's coming up. Him and Nip, rest in peace to Nip. Is, you know, his anniversary just came, well, it was Monday. So rest in peace to that guy. You know, his legacy live on. The marathon lives on, bro. He was definitely impactful, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have a lot of young dudes like that no more. That can kick that street shit and still drop jewels on you. Like, nigga, you street, but it's not cool to be dumb. You know, read some books. You know, so have a type of protocol to better yourself. That was Nip all the way, man. And his thinking was great. You know, if salute to that guy. He's younger than me. You know what I mean? And he was an inspiration to me. You know what I mean? Freddie Gibbs is inspiration. His music is fire, bro. I just listened to some other joint the other day that was fire. I'm like, yo, man. Freddie Gibbs got it, man. I hated when him and Butch started beefing. I hated that beef. I did not like that beef. Both of them dudes is dope, but I think when it comes to that drug talk, Butch got him. But when it comes to making like album classic material, Freddie Gibbs got it. You know? Even though I'm not saying Butch got some good shit with him, you know what I mean? I think Freddie is just, he's it, you know? He's it. So I'm looking forward to hear what Kanye, I heard a little clip on Twitter. He was talking it wasn't crazy, but he was talking, you know what I mean? Like I said, I understood him, man. Like I was going after his neck, even though I'm still gonna go after his neck because a lot of things I don't like that he do, but I understand. I see what he's trying to do. You know? Definitely see what he's trying to do. I'm peeping game. But shout out to Freddie Gibbs, bro. I need an album. I definitely need an album, yo. He's one of my top 5 artists that never disappointed me yet. His last album was great. It was great. It's not talked about because you got everybody still talking about Kendrick and Drake and whatnot. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, that's just rap. If you wanna, when you about to top, somebody gotta get their head chopped off. Somebody gonna get scarred, somebody get stabbed, somebody gonna get shot. You're a king, right? King's head get chopped off. Kings get stabbed. You know, king, that's one thing, you on top, you gotta watch these young dudes, they coming for your neck. Well, Hope is on top, niggas is coming for his neck. You know what I'm saying? And Hope maintain, you know how to, what he said, move in a room full of vultures. Yeah, that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing, bro. But me, I'm just chilling, kicking it on this cloudy Thursday. I'm a day late. Thursday night, watching this college slam dunk contest. I watch the NBA. I want to watch the Lakers play the Warriors tonight. You see Steph put on the show, see LeBron put on the show, whatnot. Luka put on the show. NBA about to start the playoffs. Yeah, Knicks got to get their act together, man. Niggas gotta get their act together, man. They was doing, like I knew it, man. They was cruising the first half. Cruising. Third quarter, they started breaking on down. Breaking on down. I think I dozed off, then I woke up. Next thing, I get their ass kicked. I woke up getting their ass kicked. I don't know what type of person you are. I feel like if I miss a Knicks or a Giants game and they lose, then I feel like, damn, they would have won if I watched it. That's how I felt like, damn, I dozed off, they lost. That's if I would kept my eyes open, they would have won. You know what I mean? That's how I be looking at shit like that. I don't know. That's how my mind works sometimes. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the playoffs. Knicks still holding that third round, that third spot. So we'll see who we get. They said probably the Bucks. I think we can run them out the gym. I think we can run. You know who's scary? Detroit. Detroit is real scarce. Detroit is scary. Woo! They scary. Even though they what? Did they lose last night? What is playing? OKC, they playing OKC. But they was going back and forth with them for a little while. Then after that, OKC starting to take off on them. But Detroit is scary. That's a team I don't want to face in the first round. It's one team I do not want to face in the first round. Yeah. So like I said, this gearing up. We dropped this new album, Carousel of Love. Nothing but love songs, R&B, slow jams, some up-tempo songs, but mostly slow jams. Something to ride in the car with your shorty, you know what I'm saying? This ain't for blasting it with a bunch of niggas in the car. Unless you want to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with my sexuality, you know? Some dudes like, don't be playing all that shit. We all in the car like, nigga, it's fucking music. You know what I mean? If I like it, I like it. I want to hear it, I want to hear it. But yeah, I'm gearing up for that. I want to drop it like, what's this? April now? Probably like sometime leaning closer to the end of May. Like I said, I want to drop like 2 singles. If not next week, probably the following week. Just drop 2 singles. One is called Consistent, and another one is called You. You know, just drop two singles, and I want to shoot some visuals for those joints. I want to shoot a lot of visuals for this album, period. Get back on that visual tip. Because I released a couple albums that with no visuals. Just, you know what I'm saying? You say, that's why I need a bag. You know what I mean? You gotta pay for shit like that. I need a bag. Help me out with the bag. You heard? Yeah. So that's what my main focus and objective to do, you know? Even though I'm trying to be real independent. Like, I want to buy everything for myself. And teach myself how to do a lot of stuff. I want to get into videography. I want to, of course, produce music. I want to write movies. I want to do commercial. Just a lot of stuff, man. I need a sponsor, you know? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like one of these OFs, OnlyFans bitches out here. But I need a sponsor. If you got any business that you want me to promote, hit me up. In my email is jamel.isaac@yahoo.com. It's jamel.issac@yahoo.com. Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? For a small fee, we could build together. You know what I mean? I ain't nobody. You see, I only got what? 5 followers. 5 followers, you heard? Only 5 of them like and subscribe, man. It's funny, people, man. It's funny, man. Black people, bro. They will start supporting you after a stranger starts supporting you. When they see strangers on you, that's following you and is real fucking with you like that, that's where your friends come along. And I'm saying not all friends, I'm just certain ones, you know, come along. You know? Shout out to them though. Salute. You know, they who am I? They probably got their own thing going on. Maybe they're like, I ain't supporting that nigga, the nigga don't support me. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll be under a rock. You know what I mean? I don't be in the streets like that. I'm not in social media streets like that. I'll be under a rock. I'll be in my own zone. You know what I mean? Taking care of my household, my kids. You know what I'm saying? Doing my music. Most of these new niggas I don't even know. Because I be in my own zone. You know what I mean? I don't go out the way to listen to certain people. Like I said, I got certain people that I like to listen to. And Freddie Gibbs is one of them. I meant to mention him the other day, but salute to that brother, bro. Putting out good classic material, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I definitely appreciate that. But salute to everybody that's doing what they got to do, stay afloat. You know what I mean? We ain't all rich. We all want to be rich. Trying to do whatever, trying to get there to survive. You know what I'm saying? Feed our family. Keep a roof over our head. Got to do that. So salute to everybody that's doing what they got to do. You know? And like I said, over here is nothing but positivity. You know what I'm saying? We talk about any and everything, bro. Any and everything. Nothing is off limits over here. I talk about any and everything. I just want to push positivity, show the youth that it's more than what they see on these cameras, phones, on this TV. It's more than that. The world is bigger than your phone, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could go out there, live, get a passport, do what you got to do, man. Get some money in the right way. Get a shorty, man. Yo, it's cool to be a regular dude. You don't gotta be a street dude. You don't gotta put a Pooh Shiesty mask on with Myri uniform, bunch of jewelry, New Balance sneakers. I'm New Balance head anyway, so I'm just bullshitting with y'all. But it's cool to be a regular dude. It's cool. It's cool to go to school. It's cool to graduate. It's cool to have a 9-to-5 job. It's cool. It's cool staying out the way. It is cool, bro. I'm telling you. So what that so-called bad bitch don't want you? There's other bad bitches out there. Don't even want to call them that. There's other bad females out there that's doing right, that want to find a good guy. You know what I mean? Find a shorty that fits you. Females find a homie that fits you. You know what I'm saying? That's out the way, that's trying to grind, trying to build a legacy for himself and possibly you. If y'all take it there and y'all grow together. You know? You only got one life, bro. It's 2 ways if you want to play that street. 2 ways. Jail or under the ground. Or pulling the wall. You know? You know what I mean? Well, let me Say So P. That's down with Source Walker. Heard the guy that killed him was killed in Houston. What's going on to that case? What's going on with that? That changed everything. Cause first when he got killed in Memphis, they said he owed like $2 grand in Memphis. Couldn't come back to Memphis. And clips of him, a whole bunch of money, talking about he's back in the town. Cause I guess he's from Memphis. But his shooter got killed in Houston. So was that a hit from somebody in Houston? I followed them niggas all the way out to Memphis? Source Walker artist, did he put insurance on his head? I'm not saying nothing. I ain't saying that. Dudes is crazy these days. Hey, put insurance on his head, kill that nigga, hit me in my leg, bro. Make sure you don't hit no arteries. You know what I'm saying? Before he got back, or before the shooter got back, he probably gonna talk. Put some cheese on his head when he get back in the town. It's crazy. It's a whole bunch of directions I could go. Let's ask Wack 100. I guarantee you, in the next month or so, Wack 100 will put all that shit together. And I'm not being funny. I ain't saying Wack is a snitch or a rat. I don't want to call nobody that. Like I said, I'm not in the streets. I ain't gonna call it, but it just that guy knows everybody's business. He knows everybody's business. Woo! Big U just got hit with some more charges. And the feds ran up with Adam 22. Feds ran up in his spot. You know what they looking for. They're looking for all the old videos that y'all edited. Looking for all of that. Let me get all of that. We're gonna sort through all of that. Which y'all didn't say out there. Which y'all cut out, y'all edited. You know? Cause that guy, Loose Cannon, they call him Loose Lips. He's still talking from behind the wall. He's calling and he's talking. Oh man. Attention, man. Attention to downfall, man. There were a lot of people, bro. So attention. Money ain't it no more. Money ain't the ruler or evil, it's attention. You know, so this world is crazy, bro. It's right. Get it right. Get right with God. Live your life, man. Cause these racist people that's in charge, they doing everything just to wipe our history out so it won't be taught to their kids. They don't want their kids to know the truth. They don't want them to know the truth about their ancestors, what they did, how evil they are. You know what I don't get? I'm not racist at all. With the racism towards white people, you know, I'm trying to say this in a positive way. Don't get mad at black people for being racist towards y'all. Get mad at your ancestors for teaching us how to be racist. They taught us. So now it trickles down to the new generation. Everything's 360s coming back around. Is it wrong? Yes, it's wrong. But it's out of people's hands. People just doing what they was taught. You know? People do what... When I used to get a little bully out there, my mom used to say, do unto people what they do unto you. Was she wrong? Most likely, but black people tired of turning the other cheek. They're tired of that. Niggas is tired of getting killed. They had to march for peace. With the court's gonna let the niggas out free. Niggas get tired of that. You know? It's something to talk about. It's like there was a big case down in Texas. Where a black guy stabbed a white guy, one of the twins. I was reading earlier. I don't know all the whole dynamic of it. I don't know who issues about it. You know, but we'll get to it. We'll see. But I was just reading, because of course it was a white person that was that posted on the Twitter saying, you know, this and that. And I read a couple comments under his tweet saying that, well, if it was a black person, it was the rape, if it was reversed, it would have been all over the news. I'm like, yo, bro, y'all gotta deal with that. You got nothing to do with that. It's sad, it's definitely sad, but this is life. This is America, bro. America teaching us, America teach hate. America was built on hate. America was built on racism. Like I said, you never end racism. Never. But not in America. Not in America, bro. Like, I don't give a F about racism anymore. You know what I mean? So who's that coming into the dungeons of rap? That's my daughter right there, y'all. Say hi. She coming to tell me that my wife calling me a million times when I'm recording. Telling me to go to Walmart. Fellas, it's a trick. When your wife call you and tell you to go to Walmart, leave your phone at home. Because guarantee you, once you get to Walmart, she gonna call you to tell you to pick up something else. So leave your phone at home. So she won't be on your back 24/7. You heard? I'm out of here. I'm about to take my ass to Walmart. 100.